Guess I'm a YouTube now.
Happy King Jesus.
I like video games.
What's up, B's and G's? We're doing things a little differently on the channel here, if you can't tell already today. You see, it has recently come to my attention that the most critically acclaimed and well-received Strand-type games of 2019 has just gotten an early release on PC. Yes, now, I know what you guys are thinking. Now wait just a second there, Mr. Hippie King Jesus. I just checked the Steam store and Death Stranding isn't slated for a PC release until July 14th. Well, to those people I say, maybe clean your glasses and look a little harder. 4 eyes. There's nothing wrong with wearing glasses. Hideo Kojima, in typical Kojima fashion, has hidden the greatest Easter egg of all time and has released Death Stranding to the PC Master Race under the pseudonym Anime Standing. Not only has Death Stranding been released early, but it is also selling for the low price of 8 sour gummy keys. This is a bargain, and I am one of the people lucky enough to have found this out to experience Death Stranding in all of its ultra-rendered glory. I never played this game last year, so this is my first time experiencing the pinnacle of 2019 gaming. And I'll have you know, it's a motherfudging masterpiece. This is the first ever in-depth look/review of Death Stranding on PC. Warning. The entire plot of Death Stranding is about to be spoiled. If you do not want to see spoilers, then take off your glasses or close your frickin' peepers. When we first boot up the game, we're introduced to Norman Reedus' character model. As you can see, it's slightly varied from the PS4 version, and needless to say, I'm interested. Before cracking into this gem, we need to tweak those settings a little bit in order to ensure the most immersive experience in Hideo Kojima's world. So I flipped that shit on Ultra and set it to hardcore mode, because normal core is for pussies. Play. New game. Press any key to continue. Fish scene. The first inklings of Hideo Borbiba's genius shine through as I'm tricked into watching a literally endless cutscene for a minute straight. Goosebumps. Allow me to take this time to bring up the 4 main features that I believe make a game score high on the Hippie King Jesus tally chart of approval. More tallies, better game. 1. Story. A truly cohesive and thought-out plot makes a gamer boy's gamer cherry pop. If I can't relate or connect to the characters and events on an emotional level, then to hell with ya. 2. Graphics. If the visuals are great, then it must be fate that I rate this experience 8 out of 8. Shit graphics, shit game. 3. Mechanics. If doing stuff is fun, then you'll have no problem, hun. Great controls make for smiling souls. It needs to feel good. And 4. Musical score. Press any button to skip. Diving pelvis first into the opening seconds of Death Stranding, we find Norman Reedus in the splits position, lying in the rain, wearing nothing but a tank top and his bikini bottoms. I find this to be a very bold choice for a game that has a bio which states, "You are a delivery agent. Your goal is to deliver packages safe and sound to our bases, taking care of people's needs. Don't worry, you'll be awarded accordingly." The game instructs me to pick up all of the boxes in the surrounding area and take them to the nearest base. I obey Potato Tojima's commands and turn in the packages in exchange for 375 likes. I'm going to add a tally to each section as I'm intrigued by the abrupt, yet emotionally captivating start, accompanied by the fitting, ominous tones. It's dark, so the visuals are kind of hard to make out, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt at this point. Exchanging boxes for likes is genius, however, as everyone knows that likes are the precursor to that yummy, yummy serotonin. Let's put Norman to bed. So, now that you have a taste of what you're in for, I'm going to be going over my sections in pairs, just to make this a little more digestible, starting with story and mechanics. Mission 1, Missing Archives. Hear all we could gather about what happened with this world. We trust you to get it to our control center safely, waifu. Oh my god, Kojima, you're making me blush. Each of the missions in Death Stranding are presented in this fill-in-the-blank missing information yourself style of storytelling. Only through the cryptic texts and your actions will you find anything out about the lore of this world. I believe allowing the player to make up and construct their own narrative is a great storytelling device, especially when you refer to the player as waifu. Ooh woo. I think this makes for great fun and serves as an important mechanic, as you literally just have to assume shit and make stuff up as you go in order for this fable to make any sense. Norman slips into a more comfortable top and now has to run the archives on foot to a base that's more than a kilometer away. As you make your way to the control center, the game really gives you a sense of isolation and loneliness in this world as you direct waifu Ritas through a completely empty landscape filled with nothing but hills. And sometimes water.
What the fuck?
Don't go in the water. Right from the opening moments of this very first mission, I found myself really empathizing with Norman Waifu, as he has been solely trusted with delivering all of the information of what happened to this desolate place to the control center, a truly heavy task. Along the way, I picked up some packages that some dumbass must have dropped. However, this serves as an epic side quest. I deliver these along with the archives to the control center. Mission complete. I'll take my 625 likes, thank you very much. Mission 2, Unbearable Danger. There are some things the lab need from us. Get it to them, but be careful, it's deadly. This is just a teensy-weensy minor understatement. The mission is to move this barrel from the control center to the newly mentioned lab. On the surface, a seemingly simple task. The core mechanic in this mission is to just straight up run your ass into the barrel to push it up the largest mountain in the game, and then to safely get it down the other side and push it the rest of the way to the lab. Now, most people at this point would just quit the game at even the mere thought of such an arduous and mundane task. Well, those people aren't real gamers. Believe me when I say I nearly lacked the conviction to complete this objective and wanted to give up many times, as I thought the task was a little unfair.
No. Oh, fuck. Shit. What the fuck? Why did I think that this would be a good idea? This is... No! Oh my god. Fuck. This game's a piece of shit.
Real talk though, the game took like an hour to beat, and this shit took like half an hour. But after taking a step back and doing some self-reflection, I realized that Death Stranding was not the problem. It was my lack of understanding of Strand-type games. Geppetto Gordita wouldn't put shallow, tedious, unrefined, boring mechanics into a game simply for his own enjoyment. No. The emotions I was feeling were obviously intended by the developer in order to encapsulate a gripping gameplay experience that places you in the shoes of a sexy waifu Norman Reedus mailman. With my newly found respect for the hidden artistry, I persevered until I discovered a new hidden mechanic. The crab walk. By carefully squat walking in front of the barrel, I was able to summit the mountain, only to reach the top and realize that I had to carefully bring it down the rest of the way without touching a fucking lake at the bottom. Don't touch the water. After a lot more barrel rolling and a few close calls.
Fuck you. Oh shit. You've got to be kidding me.
I was able to complete Mission 2 in 28 minutes and 19 seconds. Also, there was more side quests. I'm pretty sure you just get extra likes for turning this shit in. Mission complete. 1,275 likes richer, and on our way to Dopamine Town. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Mission 3. Dead on the Roads.
What? What the hell is that? What? Oh my god.
I am afraid there's nothing left to do with the body but dispose of it. And hurry up, waifu. We don't want the same to happen to you. What? Under this newfound sense of urgency, coupled with the vague threat from Potato Forchiza, I quickly grabbed the dead body from the vial and rushed her to the main center. This is the first time the idea of actual death is played with in Death Stranding. The weight of this character's death is carried emotionally and physically by waifu Ritas, as he must run nearly 1.5 kilometers while wearing a sexy human being as a backpack. More loose boxes, mission complete, 2,025 likes. If this gripping tale doesn't have you on the edge of your seat just yet, then you better buckle the fuck up. Mission 4, Long Road Ahead. Our research center must see these reports immediately and take the car. There is really no time to waste. That's right, B's and G's. Galileo Smelbeanza has been hiding a certain famous car from us this whole time. Or should I say, a certain famous truck.
Alright, we gotta go to the car. It's the car is the This car is the Cybertruck from Tesla.
It appears Mr. Kojima has teamed up with Elon Musk. Not only has Death Stranding received an early release, but also the Cybertruck is debuting its early release through Death Stranding exclusive to the PC port. This is peak excitement 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, this is a marketing ploy from Tesla, as you can crash the ever-living snot out of this thing without laying so much as a single scratch on the windows. You all know that meme.
Not bad.
I'm going to let it slide, however, because this is easily the most fun part of the game. I mean, the addition of the Cybertruck allows the last 2 missions to be wrapped up in like 10 minutes, and I'm getting real sick of this shit. Drive off jumps, do 360s, pick up more side quests, cash out on likes. The 5th and final mission, Mission 5, on top of the world. We are almost done. You better fix the connection system now, or it'll be hardly of any use later on. Here, just take your tallies. I mean, by now I'm sure you guys are starting to get the picture. In this one, we drive the truck through some empty space, hit some jumps, fix a satellite.
Oh. What? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Sir, please excuse me. I've fallen. I can't get up. Oh. What the hell?
And the game is complete. Wow. Before I give my final thoughts on the story and gameplay, I must first score the graphics and music. This scoring system makes no sense. As I'm sure you're aware by now, the imagery and graphical presentation in Death Stranding is breathtaking. From the 2 character models that are carefully detailed to the gorgeous landscape, there is really a lot to take in. And I mean a lot. Just admiring and ogling at the visual beauty itself doesn't do Kojima's 2019 masterpiece justice. It pairs much more beautifully with the music, which I will now allow you to absorb uninterrupted by the sound of my voice. Enjoy. This is the actual music I had to endure for the entire playthrough of Death Stranding. And I just need to say that it is beautiful the way the score will jarringly transition from dark, ominous tones into more motivational and uplifting guitar riffs. Impeccable soundtrack. Hideo Kojima has truly outdone himself with the early launch of Death Stranding on PC. In-depth storytelling, simple yet deep mechanics, spooky music, and voluptuous graphics, all culminated together to craft a timeless story of pushing barrels up mountains and crashing unreleased Tesla vehicles. Alright, it's time to check the tallies and see how this game scores. Can I get a drum roll, please? Wow! 69 tallies! I give Death Stranding a score of 69. The whole tally system was just a way to work in a 69 joke. I cracked myself up. In all seriousness, though, the only negative thing that I could come up with about Death Stranding is that in the clips I've seen, in the PS4 version of Death Stranding, there are some shower scenes where you get to see Norman Reedus shirtless, but in the PC version, he is fully clothed the whole time with no way to... Oh my God.
Wow.
If you found this video even the smallest bit entertaining, please consider dropping me a like and maybe even giving me a subscribe, as I'm getting low on that juicy serotonin. Thanks for watching.